Hi, and welcome to Home Shred Workout 16. Today we're focusing on toning our arms. We're going to be doing a lot of body weight moves that work your arms and shoulders a lot. This is a HIIT workout, so it's on the clock, 45-15. Since we're in the last week of the program now, we're cranking that intensity up just a notch. So although we're focusing mostly on arms, don't worry, there's still some leg and booty and cardio-ish stuff in this workout, so you'll be getting a full body workout and burning fat, which is what this series is all about. So let's get right into the workout. Before we get started being on the clock for this workout, I just want to go over the moves, do a quick little tutorial so you're familiar with them and you know what to do and you can just do the work when the clock is on. So our first move is going to be down on our mat. We're doing a narrow grip push-up with a T rotation. So hands close together and directly underneath your chest. You're going to lower your chest to touch your thumbs and then you'll push back up and you're going to tilt your feet to the side, do a T rotation. I usually press my palm up towards the ceiling. That helps me flex both arms. And then you're gonna twist your feet back and go back into your push-up, keeping those elbows close to your ribs. And then you'll do the other side and press that palm up. So you're gonna be alternating sides. Push up, reach, like that for 45 seconds. Do as many as you can. If it becomes too hard, you guys probably know by now, beginner modification is to just drop your knees and, excuse me, and do them from the knees like that. So when you do the rotation, you would just leave your knees down on the ground, if that makes sense. So our next move, we're gonna stand up and we'll do a double pulse reverse lunge. So you're facing to this side. You're gonna take a lunge back, double pulse it, and then come back to standing, and then do the other side. Pulse and stand up. Pulse and stand up. Okay, so just alternating sides. If you want the more advanced version for that, it's going to be a hop switch, so like this. Okay, beginner modification, you're just stepping back and you don't have to go as deep. Our third move is the walkout dive bombers. I know a lot of you guys are like, not dive bombers, because dive bombers are really hard, I know, but I want you to do your best and at least try, because you're going to get stronger for doing it. So starting at the back of your mat, you're going to start with your hand walkout. Once you get to that down dog position, you stop your hands, you dive your chest down towards the floor, and then lift your shoulders up, straighten your triceps as much as you can, and then reverse by diving down. Forehead almost skims the ground, and then you press back, and then you continue walking in towards your feet. Beginner mod for this one is going to look like this. You'll walk out into your down dog position. You'll lower your knees till you're in all fours. Do your dive bomber from there. Push back to your knees, lift your knees, and then walk it. Okay, so it's just breaking it up into parts and putting your knees on the ground. So do that version if you don't feel comfortable with the full dive bombers, but at least try one or two before you modify. After that, we'll go back to lower body with a double pulse squat jump 360. So that's gonna look like this. Pulse your squat, you're gonna jump and turn to the right. Double pulse, turn again to the right. So that makes a 360. So you're gonna continue all the way to the right, and then on the next round, you'll go to the left, third round, right again. And finally, our last move would be the crab reach backs. Another one that works your arms and shoulders. You're gonna get into the crab position. I point my fingers to the back of the mat like this. Press your hips up, and then you're gonna alternate sides, reaching. See, the shoulder rotates and you reach back behind your head. You come back down, place your hand, and do the other side, reach. Okay, so really put the emphasis on your arms on this one. You don't have to move your hips too much, but just let them kind of flow naturally. As you're reaching back, your hips will lift naturally. Okay, so keep your legs relaxed and just really flex and work on your arms. So those are the 5 moves. I'm gonna hit the clock. We're gonna get started. The first move, I'll do beginner mods on everything so you can follow me, and then I'll make it more intense on the second and third round. So make sure you have a water bottle nearby. I have my timer over here on the side, and it's set for 15 intervals, 45-15. So a lot of work today, very short rest periods, but just know that it's only 15 minutes, and when you're done for the day. So work hard, knowing it's short, you'll be good to go. We're gonna start with the push-up and T rotation. I'm gonna be doing beginner mods for this entire first round. So let's get down on our knees. And you ready, set, and here we go. And time is on. Narrow push-up, and then I rotate and press to the ceiling. So make sure you breathe here. Keep your core tight. And keep your elbows really close to your rib cage on the down. You don't have to count your reps here. Just focus on doing the best you can during that given time interval. And you'll only be doing this exercise 3 times, so take advantage of each opportunity. How am I doing, Coach B, huh? He's supervising in the back. Hi, baby, how am I doing? I got 2 coaches here today. 2 coaches. I know the arms are burning towards the end there, but you know, the burn is temporary. The results last a lot longer. So we're gonna start with those lunges. Come here, my bibs. Okay, if you have a baby weight, pick it up. We're gonna go double pulse, reverse lunge. Double pulse, reverse lunge. You don't have to do this with weight, but you know, if you want to, you can add some. So see, my pulses are just nice and small, close to the ground, just like 3 inches up. Nothing serious. Just stay down there a little bit longer, really get into that muscle. And sorry, beginner mod would just be a halfway down. So sometimes I keep forgetting to do the beginner mods. Just halfway. Good, keep going. Now, including leg exercises like this really helps get your heart rate up, which is why you want to do that even on your arm training days. So I know, you know, this workout, we're focusing a lot on arms, but in order to get your arms lean, you need to burn fat, and working your legs helps you burn fat. So, all right, hand walkout dive bomber, almost forgot. Okay, here we go. Beginner modification of this one. Walk, walk, walk until you're here. Knees down, and then swoop through, straighten, swoop back, knees up, and walk it back in. Again. Stop when you're at down dog, knees down, swoop through, swoop back, lift up, and walk it in. Oops, that was the advanced version. Even when I'm doing the beginner mod, I forget to do the beginner mod. Silly mommy. Okay, stop here, knees down, then swoop. Yes. Okay, so you guys can keep doing that modification throughout the workout if you want to, or you can advance when I'm advancing. Okay, we're gonna be doing the 360 squat jumps next. So try to find a clear space. You're not gonna hit your butt in the back, and you're gonna double bounce. Beginner mod, I want you to just step and turn around. Double bounce, step, step, and set your feet, okay? We're gonna keep going to the right for this entire round here. You can hold your hands out in front like I do. I always kind of do this prayer position with the hands. I like to have that kind of counterbalance, but you can also do hands on the hips. Where are you going? You want to come back in here with me? Okay. So our 5th exercise is that crab reach back. So down in your crab position, plant your hands and plant your feet. Get ready to reach back. Ooh, yeah. We're gonna work them arms. Okay, here goes. Lift and reach, and then replace that hand and switch to the other side. So emphasize form here over speed. It's not like trying to go as fast as you can. It's doing the best you can, you know, in a given time period, but no rushing. You'll get better results if you're more precise versus speedy and sloppy. Once you get the flow of it, then you can speed up a little bit. Yes, okay guys, that was the end of our first round, but we have 2 more rounds coming. So right away, we're gonna get back into our push-up position. And this time, I'm gonna do as many as I can from the toes, and then dropping to that modification if or when needed. So up, and T rotation. I gotta scoot over. So I'm exhaling as I'm doing the press up towards the ceiling right here. That's my exhale. And scoot over again. I exhale on the press of the push-up as well. So it's like an exhale for each part of the movement. Okay, lunges are next. This time I'll be doing it with the hop switch, but you can stay with that step if you want to. Let's face this way. So double pulse in your lunge, 1, 2. You can hop switch or step switch. The lower you go, the harder it's going to be. So if that's too hard, just stay more shallow like this. Yes. Keep that balance. It helps if you keep your eyes focused on something, one point on the ground. Okay, awesome job. We're back to the upper body with those walkout dive bombers. I know, the hardest exercise. This is only the second time I've done bombers in this whole series, but I know the first time you guys were like, oh my goodness. I think it was on the very first workout. I had dive bombers. Yeah. It's some walking out just until I get to down dog. Then you stop and you swoop through, swoop back, down dog again, and then come back in. If you walk out too far and you're in plank, then it's harder to get that swoop. So press back all the way through, all the way back through, and walk it in. Do your best. Okay, time is up. We're gonna do the 360 squats. This time I'll be turning to the left. So continuously left, left, left for the second round, then we'll go back right on the last one. Okay, feet nice and wide. Here we go, double squat and flip turn, flip turn. Again, you can do the stepping version where you just turn around like that if the jump is too much. Whew. If you find you're getting dizzy, then look down at the ground. Whew. Man, 45 seconds is a while on those ones. Okay, last exercise is our crab reach backs. So go ahead and sit down, take a quick sip of water. Hands behind you with your fingers pointing back, and go. If you want to do this close to a wall, kind of helps to have something to high five. Make sure you are reaching really long with that arm. Try planting your palm against the wall behind you. Okay, beginner mods, I just want you guys reaching straight up. If reaching back is too hard for you, try this. Just go directly into the air. Forgot to mention that last time, but that'll work too. And when you get better flexibility, then you can start to reach all the way. Good. Okay, we're on to the final round. So we have all those 5 exercises just one more time. One more time. Yeah, we're starting with the push-ups. So narrow grip push-up position and go down to your rotation. Do the knee version on this one if you need to. Like if your arms are getting too tired and you find your core can't stay straight and tight, then drop to your knees. It makes it easier on your arms, but you're still getting the benefit without risking injury. Okay. She loves this Tupperware. Okay, I'm gonna do the lunges now. Do you wanna do them with me? We're gonna start in a lunge position like this, double bounce and a switch hop. So like this, 1, 2, 1, 2. If you wanted to make this even more challenging, you could add like dumbbells in your hands right here under your chin. But honestly, this exercise is pretty hard as is. So I don't know if you'll need to add too much more. Especially when you're going for 45-second intervals. Almost there. Yes, girl. That was the last time you're doing that one. It's the last time you're doing that one. Yeah, isn't it? Dive bombers, getting to the back of my mat. It's the last time we're doing this one too. I love when it's only 3 rounds. You can totally talk yourself into it. Like, just 3, no big deal. It's a small number. Right, baby? Work on really getting your triceps straight at the top of that. That's how you're gonna see really good results in your arms. Right here. Strengthen and really press down into the ground. Don't skip that part right there. Don't move through it too fast. Spend a good second making sure your arms are straight and then dive back. Yes, good. So it's always okay to like pause on your exercise, but not when it's to rest. You want to pause and be flexing. Right, baby? Okay, can you move over here? I got my 360 squats. We're going to the right. Double pulse. Double pulse. You can just step if you're getting too tired. Finish out your set this way. Or if you have a baby near you, don't want to jump on her. Yes. All right, crab reach backs are last. We're so close to being done here. Get down on the ground. Last quick sip of water. Get ready to give it your all. Go. Hey. Hey, girl. It's my last 45 seconds of my workout. So leave nothing on the table. Keep straightening those arms as hard as you can on that reach. Both the top and bottom arm should be flexing. Yes. Awesome work. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah, girl. You did it. You made it through that workout. Thank you so much for following my lead. I hope that these workouts have challenged you in ways that you haven't been challenged before, and you're gonna see results that you've never seen before. Thank you so much for doing this workout. I'll see you at the next one. We got 2 more in this series. Thanks, and keep living lean.